Yo, good night, everybody. Happy Saturday night.
Yes.
Hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic out there. We are here to hopefully finish out the Joy of Creation tonight. Last night, I dubbed that as a training stream, and therefore, it is not available. We spent 3 hours getting clapped the hell up in the attic before we finally got down on rhythm. We were able to flash Golden Freddy like what, 10 times? We flashed Golden Freddy 10 times.
That was the max that we got to.
That was the most that we got to, and then
We kept the average we would get to was 7.
yeah, we'd get to like around 7. We got to like 10, and then like I panicked. Like the screen was completely red. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and then we died. But we got a pretty consistent rhythm going, so I'm pretty sure we know just all the ins and outs of the attic at this point. So now it's just a matter of just putting shit into action and getting it done. Am I muted? Are y'all laughing at me? Am I muted? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, or they would be yelling muted.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. That's also a reason why last stream was dubbed the training stream, because I was muted at the start. That's what happens when we go away for like
They said they're just laughing at you. You're not muted.
Oh, okay. All right. So yes, we were supposed to do a different stream tonight, Twin Mirror, but I guess we like looked at the stuff wrong, and like we just weren't gonna be able to like get them their 2 streams in time. So no Twin Mirror, but here we are for this, and then after this we're gonna do Batman. So we're gonna start Batman tomorrow if we're done with this. We should be done with this. Please let us be done with this by then. No, that way we can start Telltale Batman season 2. So all right,
I need you guys rooting for us tonight.
yeah, we need y'all. We need y'all
can
energy.
start
We need
Batman.
that. We need that spirit bomb tonight to go ahead and finish this. So, bro, let me watch my movie. What movie? Yo, also, we're running a poll on YouTube, so go ahead and answer the poll. So, you guys didn't tell us that there is a bootleg Five Nights at Freddy's movie with Nicolas Cage called
That came
Willy's
out.
Wonderland, and it came out this year. My boy Diasha was over here, and he was like, yo, have you seen this movie? He's like, it's absolutely hilarious. And I seen the poster, and I'm like, is that Five Nights at Freddy's? And he looked at me and he laughed. He's like, this shit is ridiculous.
It pretty much is.
It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's with Nicolas Cage, and he's like John Wick inside this Chuck E. Cheese or whatever. We did a poll. If you guys want us to watch it, go ahead and respond to the poll and let us know what you think. So thank you for the sub, Entropy.
Hi, Julie.
Yo, somebody also donoed on YouTube. They
Yes,
I didn't see your name. You asked us to watch Itaden Deities. I don't know if I said that right, but
Probably not.
I'll look into it. But I probably didn't say the name right. Okay. All right.
Hearts back to you, Julie.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into this game because I know y'all want to see us finish it just as much as we would like to finish it. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Time for death.
Thank you for the sub, Quad.
Okay, there we go. I seen it. It's made by Mappa. Okay. You know that we have 4 or 5 days till security breach comes. Yeah, that's why we're trying to finish this tonight. If we get done with this super early, we're gonna go through. I'll let you guys pick the video we watch to go through. What is it called? Help Wanted, because we're not gonna play Help Wanted. So whatever video can help us cover the lore and Help Wanted, and so we're ready for security breach.
Yes.
And then there we go. All right. And Shira's perfect support for this game, so.
I am.
All right.
Especially last night.
Are you on, what duty are you on? Counting Freddy duty?
Yeah, I was on Counting Freddy and reminding you which door is which.
Okay, let's get it.
And reminding you of the second knock, how many knocks.
Oh, how many knocks? Yeah, let's get it, dude. Oh, my body is not exactly ready.
Exactly, Taylor, for you guys.
My body is not exactly ready.
They said I'm a whole jump scare on my own. He's scaring them. My theatrics.
Yeah. But I don't know, this isn't really like,
Thank you, Julie.
it's not really scary. Like, it's not, it's just more of like a, oh, fuck, look at me.
alright. He was all up in the screen already.
Yeah, he always
He
starts
always
in the
starts
screen.
his
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I gotta lean forward because.
Remember, in the one room, he covers the light.
Yeah, he covers the light.
The alarm. Is he in here already? Yep. Remember, ready first.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes we just gotta take.
But he was already in here with me, so it just didn't make sense.
And don't forget to check the other cameras. We haven't looked at those in a minute.
I did. Whoa, what is up? What is going on?
Why is everything fuzzy? Oh, right.
Bro, why is this happening?
Yeah, this is not gonna fly.
Bro, what? Nah.
Why is it like this? Okay, left.
Hang on, nah. Hang on.
Oh.
That is not gonna fly with me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What the hell was that, bro?
They said the stream was also lagging bad, so.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's so Raven.
Yeah.
I apologize. Yeah, I don't even know why that happened. You know what? I'm gonna set all the settings to low and see how that works.
I don't have any gummies to feed you tonight.
Huh?
I don't have any gummies to place betwixt your lips.
That's
tonight.
fine. I am totally fine with that. All right.
See how unfun you can be? Unfun.
Damn, it's like that. Whoa, thank you for the hype train. Let's get it. Thank you, Rex on the
For the
radio
gift
for the
sub.
dono. All right, let's go. All right, we got the settings on low. Let's get it.
That's what it sounds like when you're trying not to bust it. And by you, I mean everyone, not specifically you.
You see how the settings on low, the background's totally different?
Yes. Freddy. 1. Remember, chat, you gotta help me count. That's 1. You're gonna have to hit creation.
Alright, right door's closed, so I'm looking at the left. Freddy's gonna be gone by the
He's
time
right
that gets up there, though.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Ah, gotcha, bitch.
2. Got 2. Thank you for the gifted sub, Kiyomi.
Kiyomi.
No, Kiyumi.
Oh. I was like, our daughter's in here? Come on, come on. Gotcha, bitch.
That is one of our daughter's names, for those that didn't know, but some probably didn't know that. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, 4. Let's go 4. Ah! Dang. Oh, left side. Wait to flash creation. You're gonna have to wait to get that 5.
We have 4
5.
flashes on him already?
Do we? What flash number are we at? What was that?
It's gonna be 2 knocks on the right, Shira.
That was 3. Okay, 2 knocks on the right. One. 2. He's in here a lot today already. Alright, that was left side. What the hell?
I didn't look. I didn't listen. We gotta listen for the.
You? That's your job.
Yeah. Okay. We finna beat this tonight.
Not a bad practice run. Now we get back in the rhythm of things.
We'll just close the right door just to get the left. He's right here. He's right here. He's right here.
One. Number one. You didn't check for too long.
No, why did I do that? Why did I shouldn't have done that anyway. There was nothing there. My brain just thought that there was something there.
Oh boy. They're in here already?
That nigga's fast, bro.
With the vent. Oh.
Yeah.
I think there's no avoiding him taking the stuff off the vent. Freddy has to be in here. I hear something running.
Remember, we have to listen out for a knock.
There's not. There's Freddy.
Number 2.
Yep, right?
What the hell?
It's right there. Oh no, somebody's running.
2 knocks on the left.
Okay. One. Now there's a one in the right side. 2. Three.
Alright.
Four. He's gonna move. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah, he's about to move.
Five. One.
Fuck. Damn it.
6. Still at 5.
All right.
6.
Shit. He was in this room right now. Bro, what is going on?
Do we lose?
No.
We need to get number 7 on him. And then they're gonna double team us. Yep.
Oh. Okay. Bang on the left and then and then immediately go to the right.
Right.
And then I get killed by fucking Freddy, bro.
They were going
Okay,
in.
okay. Remember when I showed you this and I was like, this is weird. It's like a... Can I like left click on this? Like accept? No?
No.
No? Okay, that's weird. I wanted to accept that phone call. Hang on. Let me try this.
And we can't even get to 7. Thank you for the sub unfixed this day.
No, this is not. This is not gonna work. You can move this.
Where's that little cloth you were using last night?
Oh, it wasn't working. That's why I had threw it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how y'all play games with keyboard and mouse, bro. Like this shit is just not ergonomic at all.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Kiyomi.
You know, maybe Kiyumi's name is Kiyomi, but they just added some extra O's.
It could be.
Alright, this is
I'm
number
sure
2.
Kiyomi can tell us if it's Kiyomi or Kiyomi. Okay, did you get any flashes yet?
2.
Right. Right. Or 2 total.
I already got 2 flashes on Freddy.
Okay, alright, 2. Ada number 3. There's 3.
Up, but we just sacrificed sacrificed him.
I'm taking the vent. That, oh no, he sacrificed him going in there.
I have 4 flashes on him.
Yes. That was a good.
What's going on?
Right.
Okay. What? What?
We're about to get clapped. I told you we're about to get.
That was so weird. The screen was black, completely black and fuzzy. I thought there was one on the left that we had missed. Okay.
No, you were just supposed to close it and keep it closed.
Whatever. Alright, ain't nobody coming over there for a while, so I can just monitor this. You know what we need? We need that one good run that we had where we had clapped Freddy like 7 times and the creation was still on the first floor.
But our best runs are when he's constantly in the frames.
This nigga's just on me, bro. Like,
He wants to feel the image.
yeah, well he can't handle the damage. Okay?
Is that one?
Alright,
Left.
2 bangs on the left.
One. 2. And I don't know what flash that was on Freddy.
That was 3.
3.
Or was that 2?
I think that was 2.
Yeah, that was 2.
That would have been 3. Left.
There's one on the left.
3.
I missed him.
Oh, you did?
I did. You would have heard him.
Oh, he would have laughed. You're right. That was 2. Three. Oh, he just moved. Ooh, who was that left?
That was right. Let's close already.
Okay. Four. Creation's about to move.
Yeah, he is.
Five.
Oh my God, bro!
It's laggy.
Oh
It's
my
so laggy.
God, that was such a fucking good run. I'm so mad. I have no idea why this is happening. I
was
literally have no
perfectly
idea
fine
how this is
last night.
happening. Jeez, bro.
Thank you, Entropy. But yeah, I don't know why it's so laggy today.
This shit is dumb. I don't know. There's literally nothing different going on. And I have the settings on the lowest possible settings.
They said our camera lagged. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No jaw rush, not the lag. Right, so there he is. Did we get him at all yet?
Yeah, once. He's about to be gone though.
Yeah, he is.
Oh no, we got him. Alright, bet.
He's just chilling right there.
Yeah.
Hit him. 3. Nope, he just took the gun off.
Yeah.
Might be able to catch him there. Come on! 4. There we go. Right. Left. There you go. Oh, great.
Nope.
Yeah, that's right side. I'm back on the left again. One knock on the left.
How many times have we flashed Freddy?
4.
4? Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, I know.
5. I need to flush him. So
Alright.
he's on right. Where did you forget the knots?
that was a fumble on my part. I thought he was on the the left side.
That was a good run.
That was how many times did we flash him that time?
5.
5?
Yeah, 5.
Oh! Wrong one.
Was that 1?
Yeah.
Oop, there was a gun. Oh, gone. Probably in here.
Left's already closed, so we don't gotta worry about that one. Yeah, it's left. There's gonna be 2 bangs on the left, and
Oh,
then
right now.
yeah, there's gonna be 2 bangs on the left and then 1 on the right.
Oh, you're supposed to go left probably, and then right, and then left again.
But how? I was paying attention. There was Buddy on the left. He was there the whole time. Unless it adjusted because I looked at the other camera.
I don't know.
Whatever. That was gonna be a slow one anyway.
Yeah, because we only had got ready.
Y'all see what happens? This should get so like funky, bro.
We gotta literally just go on to the beginning. Like we were doing 1, whatever.
Left camera, keep that on. Is that the right move?
I don't know.
Yes, it was.
But you have a millisecond to switch.
Fuck you, bro. Oh my god, dude.
Alright. Look at him here. No, we won't.
Whatever. Patience.
Well, we have 1 right now.
Patience. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Because there he goes.
Creation's in the middle. Slow run. Two.
Two bangs on the left.
Okay. One. Two.
This nigga is forever behind me in the room.
So we've gotten him 3 times?
2, I think.
Oh, that's the event.
He's right in that room right there.
Yeah, the chat told me too. They said we're at 2 or 3. One time I forget. We'll just say that was 3.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh. That's bad. Freddy, where you at?
It's moving slow as molasses is where he's at. Gotcha, bitch.
4.
Oh, right when he moves, I've wasted a fucking flash, bro. This nigga behind me again, dude. Just fuck off, please.
Okay, come on. 5.
He's in here.
Creations get ready to move again. Or whatever. 6. Oh no, we didn't get him. He didn't laugh.
2 bangs on the right.
1, 2.
Stupid fucking bear. I'm so tired of this nigga. I know I shouldn't be flashing creation as much because he still got 2 more floors to get through, but I want to get to a certain number of flashes before I take that risk. Because we're at like 5 or 4.
I don't know, Chad. Are we at 4 or 5?
It's not here?
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Alright, 1 bang on the right and then we switch to the left. Okay, there we go. And Freddy, we didn't miss any opportunities because he's just been behind me the whole fucking time.
Yeah, it's just been a slow night for him. 5.
Alright, that's right. Behind me again.
Creation from the middle. Creations in the middle again. We were wrong with which one got there first.
I promise you we weren't wrong. I promise you we were not wrong. That one I know for a fact we weren't even wrong on. You know what? Don't even worry about counting how many times we flash this asshole. Just help me figure out the door situation and the endos, because that's really the main issue here.
But it's motivating.
Okay. That's fine. We already flashed him once.
Yeah, I know.
Twice. Endos are kind of aggressive tonight, huh?
Yeah. I feel like when they're more aggressive, we get more Freddy's in rooms. When they're more chill, we get him less.
Two bangs on the right door.
Okay. One. Three.
That was the third flash?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, bet.
We should be able to catch creation if we moves.
Two bangs on the right side.
Okay.
I just wasted a fucking flash.
One.
And then switch to the left after the second.
Or two.
What are we at?
Four. Damn, there he was.
Bro.
After he moves, you need to check to see if he's behind us more frequently. I think that's another reason why sometimes it takes so long to clear back the rooms.
Two bangs on the left. I'm so annoyed.
One. One bang on the left.
After this, I gotta switch back to the left and then switch back to the right.
Left. We're not, that's not gonna make it.
Yeah.
But at least we can see when he moves. Get him. Surprised. 6. Sometimes I think he stays a little longer when he wants creation to move.
Yeah.
Hit him. There you go.
We're at 6?
Yes. He's probably behind us. I just got left. Yep.
There's two bangs on the left.
One.
That was two.
Oh, that was 2? Okay. Another one running.
Yeah. I'm trying to manage. I'm trying to just squeeze
Focus
one
on
in.
that. Yeah. Focus. There he is. 7. Ooh, right. Oh, we gotta hit creation next. Ready, where you at? Right. Creation might move though.
Yeah.
Might.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Alright, 7.
8.
8. Okay.
All right, 2 bangs on the right.
Okay. 1. 2.
2 bangs on the left.
1. 2.
Bro.
Ooh. And after that, you go back. Good stuff. Creation, I guess.
They are going nuts on me right now.
You need to get one on Freddy. Where are you? Is he in here? Huh? Where were you? Okay. Yep. And then left.
Bruh.
There he
There he
is.
is. Okay. He needs to start appearing more, bro. What the fuck? I feel like once I get to 10 flashes on him, I'll feel comfortable letting creation move.
There he is.
I don't got nothing.
Left. No, right. But left was there first, right?
Right door's closed right now.
Left.
Yeah, I almost got closed.
That right did not get. I would have told you that right did not get.
That was
9.
9. He's gonna move, but it's whatever.
Can't be helped. And he's gonna be extremely difficult to see.
Two bangs on the left and then one on the right.
Okay. One. Two.
One more. Yes, it's finally over. Fuck. Jesus, bro. Let's go.
And our goal of an hour or less.
Let's go. Let's go.
1 hour exactly. 1 hour on the dot.
Let's go. Thank you for joining. Man found dead in his own house. Body found by landlord in recently repaired country house. How long did it take us? An hour and 5 minutes.
No, because we technically talked in the beginning, so.
So an hour, yeah. Oh yeah, it took us less than an hour because we got the 5-minute timer. Oh, look at that! Good job. Good job, everybody. Woo! Big W's all around. We completed it. Thank you to everybody who was here to watch this. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Where are you? You really love your family, don't you?
Thank you for the good stuff.
You died here, no. Survive the night, just wait for 6 a.m. and it will all be over. That's how it worked there before, right? But these are not your things. This night won't go away until you've been consumed by the fire.
Wow. Yeah, this is so dark.
If I have to go,
you can scoot up some.
Then you please promise me they'll be safe.
I know they have anywhere to scoot up too.
Oh, that's good.
Promise me that you won't harm them. Please.
Wait, who the fuck? Who the hell was that supposed to be? Is that him?
Mommy, Daddy's coming out of the house. Honey?
Val, I'm here.
Daddy!
I said that was the security guard. It was
Oh,
Michael.
God, I was so worried.
It's okay, Val. It's okay. We're safe now. Have you called 911?
Yes. Yes, I did. As soon as
So
we
what,
got
did an
out, I called them,
animatronic
like,
go in his body?
a few hours ago.
No,
They
this
said
is
they'll be
like.
here as soon as they could. Oh, God, we stayed inside. They were so low.
Oh, he got
I
stuffed.
love you.
But I
Yeah, you're
didn't.
right.
Don't worry. Everybody is fine.
Daddy, what happened to home? Why is it burning? Is Michael still in there?
We are safe.
Oh, Michael, yeah.
Matters. You're safe.
Dad?
What do we do now? Everything's gone.
You are safe.
No, purple guy is
All that
William.
matters.
Dad, you're acting weird.
Yeah, see,
You are
it's not
safe
him.
now. That's all that matters.
Honey, are you okay?
You are safe. That's all that matters.
Daddy, no!
You are
Oh, my
safe.
God, oh, my God.
That's all that matters. You are safe. That's all that matters.
Wow, they put
You're
a.
safe.
they put,
That's all that matters.
he's an animatronic
You are
now.
safe now. That's all that matters. See, they're safe now, just as you wanted. Thank you for your cooperation, Scott Coughlin. I'll take care of everything from here.
That's a dark ending.
So what is it? The ending almost feels like it's like a, oh, thank you for making these games, Scott. We don't need you no more. We'll just keep making them from here. We'll just keep making these fan games. If you don't want to return, that's what kind of like it get.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the vibe it gives me. I don't think they're safe. I don't think that they're safe either, fam. Rye guy, voice of Scott and Michael. All right, so like we promised, it's early. So what we're gonna do, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're gonna look at some help wanted vids. Who can tell me where I can find the best video to kind of summarize that game? What is it with the watch Markiplier trolls? What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all?
Somebody said the hub.
Yeah, the hub. Y'all want the stream to get clapped? Y'all need some serious help, like for real. Roshi, he beasting on me, pulling and yanking my hair when we deep in the sheets, twerking and clapping the cheeks. But that dildo of justice got that nigga feeling weak at the knees. Why would you highlight that message and send that in the chat? What possessed you to type that out and send that in the chat? And I somehow had enough time to read all of
We
it.
need to send him a flashlight. That's what we need to send him.
Flashlight? That's disgusting. I wonder if that word's gonna get us demonetized.
I hope not.
Game
Flashlight.
theory.
We need to send him a flashlight.
They said now he need a sub for that, and somebody give him a sub. All right. Well, actually, I can close this. I can close this out now. That was a good game. Good recommendation. Thank you.
Halo said yes. When you asked if the word was going to get us demonetized.
That's funny. Y'all said game theory.
But how can I not say that? But you can say DILDO in the highlighted message.
Because it like picks up audio. It doesn't really like look for text.
No, but you read it out loud.
Ah.
So it was done already. Either way.
Okay. Okay. Before I go ahead and hit play on one of these videos, which game theory video on Help Wanted am I supposed to be watching? Can somebody like send the actual title of the video so I can just copy and paste that so we can watch it? Show us the vids. Okay. Fine. All right. Okay. Which one? Like I don't know
They
which.
said don't trust the tapes. Game theory.
This one? Don't trust the tapes, game theory. Okay.
They said the first one.
All right, I'm putting it in theater mode because when I try to full screen vids and make y'all watch it, like it just goes nuts. Let me try it. Hang on. I haven't tried it in a minute. Okay, looks like we Gucci.
It's back.
It's Gucci until it's not.
Right.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the show that clearly doesn't understand the meaning of the word final. It's finally over. That is the end. Last FNAF lore theory FNAF is at its end. The end. Final FNAF theory. But can you really blame me? These games have confirmed endings in FNAFs 3, 4, 6, and Ultimate Custom Night. It's like Doctor Strange saw 14 million different endings and Scott Cawthon was like, I'll take them all! Beginning to think FNAF World's inclusion of FNAF 57 Freddy in Space was less of a joke and more of a preview of coming attractions. So anyway, it's back. Call it whatever you like. FNAF 7, FNAF VR, Help Wanted, MatPat Insanity Simulator. But after a year of detox,
The editing on this guy's videos is immaculate. I can always appreciate that.
It's more so than any other installment. Feels like an inflection point. A game that is simultaneously looking back to pay tribute to where these games began, as well as a game that's looking forward to lay the groundwork for where this franchise is headed. This isn't just some quick VR cash grab for the series. This is a pivotal game in the canon that closes the book on the old lore and also launches us into FNAF, the next generation. It seems to answer some old mysteries from the previous games, all while opening up the themes and tone for what's to come. And there is a lot to unpack here. This is, without question, the meatiest game in the FNAF library, which is impressive because it's still a VR title. So let's not waste any time and get started with the basics. Now, in case you don't have a VR headset, I've actually played through the entire game on GT Live, so you can check out all the highlights.
No! No!
Thanks for the dono, Allison.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Did we do it?
And lowlights of my playthrough over there.
Hello, boys and girls.
What the fuck?
I'm here to give you your happiest day ever. Come with me, wayward souls. We've got vengeance to strike.
But let me quickly take you through
Come
what
with
you
me,
need to know for
wayward
today's
souls.
theory. In Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, we're playing as a beta tester for a new Freddy game. As we're told in the opening cinematic,
See, it ain't that
that
bad.
Fazbear
Play it.
Entertainment has
No.
developed something of a bad reputation over the last few decades. While it's true that some stories associated with our name were loosely based on actual events, the majority of them were total fabrications from the mind of a complete lunatic.
Yeah.
Case pending.
and yes, that picture is really Scott Cawthon canonically inserting himself into this game. That is a discussion for
That's
another episode,
funny.
my friends, because
Wow.
it throws all sorts of weird monkey wrenches into the lore, but we'll get to that later. So according to the intro, Scott's Games gave Fazbear Entertainment a bad name, and the point of this Freddy Fazbear virtual experience then is to poke fun of their past, clear their name, and ultimately rebuild the brand. Seems simple enough, right? Play through some loving recreations of past games as well as some new minigames, and that's it. Job complete. A new generation of Faz fans fall in love with all these new characters and add to Scott Cawthon's growing pile
Yo,
of
the
money.
editing, man.
Perfect for birthdays.
Speaking of merch, Fazbear Entertainment ain't the only ones chilling for their supper. Game Theory merch is also perfect for birthdays. Heck, probably even more perfect for birthdays, Scott.
I appreciate
And,
the plug.
wouldn't you know
This is
it,
a nice
we
plug
just
for-
released a bunch of new items for you.
What are you
Can't
doing?
sleep at night because you got some creepy animatronic hanging out in your closet? We've got you covered. The color-changing
Wait,
Game
you're not
Theory
jamming?
light. It's the perfect way to keep animatronics at bay because it's powered by USB. You don't even have to worry about your batteries running out at 5:55 a.m. Or maybe you're just looking to be the best dressed at your friend's next pizza party. Stay fashionable while making sure to stay out of the employees only room in your new His and Hers Game Theory shirt.
Yo,
a purple
this-
Theorist Pride t-shirt for the ladies with reinforced sleeves
Yo,
and
this is
and the code breaker
so
shirt
next
for
level.
the guys. Asymmetric because I think it's really fashionable in clothing, but also
can
with
see the
Easter
nipple.
eggs Benedict built into the design of the shirt. It's a shirt and a puzzle for you to solve all in one. We've also got socks, guys and girls underwear, a jacket, and only a limited amount of everything available. So once they're gone, they're gone. If you're a fan of these channels and all the hard work that we put into each and every one of our videos, and I hope that you can see it. These videos do take a lot of time and effort to put together.
I do appreciate the video. I think these videos are like by far some of the most impressive things I've seen on YouTube.
You know, watching the monetized videos and
supporting us and our efforts to really do something better here on YouTube. So with that being said, show
if I see something fire, I'd cop it. I don't have an issue with that.
Understand the lore of these games, or pretend like
no,
you
I'm just
understand
saying
the lore of these games by nabbing yourself some new theory. Link is right up here, or it's on the top.
Would you smash me if I came to bed with the game theory underwear on?
Playing through the game, it is legitimately
the game theory briefs.
Pretty much everyone here is recreated in a stunning 3D environment. Bonnie, Baby, Funtime Freddy, the puppet. Heck, even Easter egg appearances by Mini Renas and Lolbit. Characters that most of you watching this probably haven't even heard of before because you have much better things to do with your brain space than I do. Practically everyone is here in this game, except for one important omission. Golden Freddy. I mean, Ballora isn't around either, but you know, I said important. But that seems weird, right? I mean, this is a game that drops you into perfect recreations of the first 3 installments of the series. You don't just forget about one of the most important characters to the lore of these games. Well, that's because it isn't some careless oversight. Golden Freddy isn't here for a reason. It's our first clue that this game isn't just a joke and is a canonical entry. Specifically, it tells us where it falls in line with everything else that we've played through. Golden Freddy isn't here because she's busy hanging out in HE double Chica arms with William Afton. Think back to the end of Ultimate Custom Night and our previous theories. By tracking the voice lines used throughout the game over screens, we were able to piece together that we're playing as William Afton in that game. Child killer extraordinaire, and that the whole game was him trapped in heck to atone for his sins. And the thing that was keeping him there was the one he should not have killed, a girl named Cassidy. The spirit who had an axe to grind, possessing the Golden Freddy suit. The reason Golden Freddy isn't in FNAF VR is because the spirit is down there tormenting Willie A forever, from here until the end of the series. That's why the ultimate ending of Custom Night was Golden Freddy twitching off into the darkness. Cassidy never gives up her soul, no matter what Old Man Consequences said. Further cementing that Help Wanted is now at the end of the FNAF timeline is this miserable little creature right here, the Scrap Baby plush. Because why wouldn't you want to cuddle with something that rips in half and eats children alive? Let me remind everyone who doesn't have an encyclopedic index of all 60 plus animatronics that have graced the screen in this franchise, that Scrap Baby is the homeless hobo version of the old baby after escaping sister location, and who was voted out of the Ennard tribe sometime between FNAF 5 and 6. Her only on-screen appearance is in FNAF 6, so the fact that a reference to her exists in this game at all means that it must come after her expulsion from Ennard, sometime definitely after FNAF 5, but again, with Golden Freddy missing, it seems to secure it after everything's burned down and closed.
How does
so
they put all this together,
that's
bro?
Trying to rebuild its reputation after a series of tragic events. Seems pretty simple, right? Of course not. This is a FNAF game. You know that the story is never going to be that obvious. Hidden throughout the game are cassette tapes that, when collected, unleash a new monster into the hallways of this pizzeria, what the game's files refer to as Glitch Trap. A yellow bunny with purple eyes. Yellow bunny with purple eyes, you say? I think I might know where this is headed. As you collect more and more tapes, this glitch rabbit comes closer and closer, becoming more and more fully formed. Beat all the minigames, and you unlock the final challenge, Pizza Party. A nightmarish fever dream that mashes together every location that you just played through. Waiting for you at the end of this horrific maze is the single scariest moment from the entire franchise. And I can't emphasize that enough. It is literally chilling. What you learn is that you, a 7-year-old, have been lured to the back room of Freddy's. And what awaits you is your pizza party, complete with your favorite flavor of cake, all your best animatronic friends, and then Glitch Trap calls you to follow him. The music fades, and suddenly you're on stage. You're holding Freddy's microphone. You are Freddy. You've been stuffed. You are now a missing child.
Oh,
as your killer
wow.
dances gleefully to the song that you're being forced to stand up on stage.
What
and
the
sing.
fuck?
This isn't just a spoopy jump scare of some goofy character. This is real horror. So it definitely seems like this new character, Pedo Hair, over here is William Afton. I mean, sure, the suit isn't as bulky as a Springlock suit, but he's got all the other qualifications down. Yellow bunny persona, check. Association with the color purple, check. Enjoys children's pizza parties, just a big old check again. Then again, to call this character William would be missing a huge chunk of this game's story. This isn't William. Like I said, he's trapped in eternal torment with Cassidy, listening to Barney the hippo over here tell his life story.
Dry bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. What was I saying?
No, to understand who, or better put, what
I think that's
this
one of the
thing
things. Remember, you could hear them
is,
talk
we
or
need
something like
to
that. I
examine
think
the
that was
tapes
supposed to be one of
summoned
his.
glitch trap here in the first place. Scattered throughout the various minigames are 16 glitching cassettes left behind by a former game dev, Tape Girl, which, when put together, tell the story of a failing game company, a bit of malicious code, and some very stabby office supplies. We're also introduced to the story of another beta tester who was in our position before us, named Jeremy, making this the third time that the name Jeremy has appeared in these games, with the first being FNAF 2's Night Guard, and then again on the gravestones in FNAF 6. Coincidence? I think not. The first tape immediately makes it clear we're not picking these up in chronological order.
There are more. They may not be in order.
Which leaves us the task of shuffling them into some modicum of sense in order to put the story together of what really happened while this game, the game we're supposedly playing now in its final form, was in development. Going through the tapes, I've done the shuffling for you, and I think I've come up with the most cohesive narrative based on the evidence and what Tape Girl actually says.
This guy works
She begins
way
by
too
telling us
hard.
that the game's then playtester Jeremy has been complaining to his manager Dale about nightmares. Except he's not explaining them like they're nightmares, he's talking about them like they're real.
He wasn't talking about it like someone telling a friend about his dreams, though. He was pale. He doesn't even jump anymore. He just stands there like he's talking to someone.
Pale? Doesn't react to scares? Talking to themselves? Sounds to me like he's going crazy. Either that or he's just a FNAF YouTuber. Hashtag relatable, am I right? The game he's working on is this one, Freddy Fazbear's Virtual Experience, which includes some code that was inherited from Fazbear Entertainment. Scanned off some old hard drives to save him time and money.
It was just junk. Circuit boards and things like that. It seemed to take hold by itself. But then, he started appearing. At least that's what Jeremy said.
Manager Dale doesn't seem to take Jeremy's warning seriously, however, and instead he starts documenting all of Jeremy's behavior in preparation to fire him.
You can always tell when a company is getting ready to fire someone. The
Yeah,
thing
you
about
can.
it is that I don't think they were going to fire him because of anything he was doing wrong. They just knew he'd seen something.
This confirms for us one major detail, that the scariest thing in the FNAF universe is crunch time. Working long hours until you're driven crazy and then fired at the end? Man, it's just like the real-life games industry.
Wow.
It's uncanny. These games just get more and more realistic. So Jeremy is going crazy and no one is listening. Flash forward to tape 6, where Tape Girl talks about coming in early one morning to see the supply room lit and Jeremy in the darkened testing room. It's a short tape, but it's an important one because it sets us up for tape number 9, when we learn that what she saw looked like a Halloween mask laying on the ground and a bunch of ink both on Jeremy and scattered around the floor. But that's not ink, and that's no mask.
It's
the
blood.
Ink is Jeremy's blood,
It's his
and the
face.
mask is actually Jeremy's face, which he presumably sliced off his own body using the aptly named guillotine paper cutter. We know this to be true thanks to tape number 4, where we hear Tape Girl say that the cutter comes from the supply room and that Jeremy expressly knew where it was.
I didn't even know we had one in the supply room. I was always afraid of losing a finger. That seems so silly now. Jeremy used to do design work. I guess that's how he knew it was there.
And for as extreme
That's so
as it
funny, 'cause as a
sounds, we
graphic
know
designer,
that
we
he
use
sliced
that
off
in
his
college
face due to
all the
these
time.
seemingly minute details about how his face was obscured that morning.
I went back and peered in the window. I couldn't see his face. He had the visor covering his head.
Anyone else getting some bizarre Bite of 87 vibes from this story? No? Is it just me? Huh. So Jeremy eventually dies from his injuries. After Jeremy's death, things start getting even weirder, which is a relative statement considering that this is the FNAF franchise we're talking about. Tape Girl overhears a conversation about a lawsuit in the aftermath of Jeremy's death, which makes perfect sense given that he died a horrific death on the job.
I can't get
In
over how they're
response,
editing in this
the company
shit.
starts taking some serious steps to cover their tracks, namely mainly to sell off the game and destroy evidence that could incriminate him. In the meantime, Tape Girl takes over Jeremy's role as playtester, and all we can hope is that she really cleaned that VR headset before she put that thing back on. She has 3 days to playtest the game. Across her audio logs, we learn that in that time, she sees Glitch Trap for the first time and comes to learn that he's attached itself to her audio logs. She tries to delete them, but can't. So instead of deleting them, she fragments and disperses them into the 16 small pieces we've been collecting throughout our playthrough, warning us that they shouldn't be reunited.
And that's why when you get more tapes, he gets more and more visible.
Of these logs that I've created. I fear that finding them and reassembling them will also reassemble the very thing I've tried so desperately to destroy.
Whoops! Probably shouldn't have hidden that info on tape 15 of 16. After that, though, she seems to backtrack on her
Why the fuck did she throw it in the trash?
The entity in the game can be
or
killed,
just
and that to do so,
put it on
should
tape 1. He's saying,
reassemble
like,
the
why'd you
tapes.
say that so late in the game?
Okay, we've got them all anyway, so might as well see what we can do. Glitch Trap attacks us once we have 16 tapes, and if we don't respond in time, we trade places with him. For a brief second, we see through his eyes back down at the console that we were just operating. Our consciousness has truly melded with his, just like the voiceover warned about at the top of the game.
Asbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference.
So that's a bad ending. But if we do manage to properly follow Tape Girl's instructions as he's trying to mind meld with us, well, he still seems like he escapes. Or at the very least, he definitely doesn't die. This should have been like some Mr. Smith in the Matrix moment where all his code disintegrates or something. But instead, we're trapped on one side of a door in the game. A bloody, hand-printed door with scratch marks clearly showing people stuck in here desperately trying to escape. And we see Glitch Trap practically skipping off into the darkness. This doesn't seem like the ending we should be getting for putting all the pieces of the tape together and following all the tape maker's instructions. That would basically mean that FNAF VR has 3 losing scenarios here. Getting stuffed at the end of the pizza party, transferring consciousness on the home screen, and getting locked behind the door if you choose to follow Tape Girl's instructions. That can't be right. Can it? Well, maybe it is. Maybe that's the point of the game. Maybe we are destined to lose no matter what we do
Just
here.
hopeless.
I mean, think about it. The canon ending of Sister Location was a bad ending, with Michael getting scooped. The canon ending of FNAF 4 was a bad ending, with the crying child getting bitten. In FNAF 6, you and literally everyone else burned to death. I mean, it's considered a victory, but you're still dead. Now, let's look closer at the text of the audio logs. There is something clearly wrong in them. The tapes start out just fine. They follow her story in a pretty logical way, and we know she's a real person in the real world because she's observing things from outside the game's testing room. Things like Jeremy complaining to management and the stuff that's present in the supply room. But then, upon closer inspection, you start noticing some strange anomalies. For instance, we have 2 tapes that both start with her introducing who she is. A hi or a hello followed by, "You don't know me," or "Can you hear me?" which is our first hint that something's a bit off. The same person is making these tapes the whole time for the same audience. So why introduce herself to us twice in both tape 1 and tape 15?
Unless she's a different
why would
person
one
in the
end with
second
her
one.
saying,
Now I fear that those logs are being used as a Trojan horse. If you're unable to abandon development, hide all traces of these logs that I've created.
basically telling us to hide the logs, but then also say this?
There are more. They may not be in order.
Basically inviting us to put them all together.
Oh,
Weirder still is
glitch
the fact that
trap.
the last file suddenly does this major about face relative to all the previous logs, where
And that's why
suddenly
it's on
she says
15
out
of
of nowhere, oh
16.
yeah, there is a way to kill Glitch Trap. This is odd on a lot of different
So
levels.
that's
The
why it's on
first and
15
most
of 16
obvious
that
being,
makes
if
sense,
these
'cause he tries
instructions
to-
really do
he
work and
takes
she's so
over
sure
on that
about it,
tape.
why didn't she follow them? If this method was actually effective and she knew it was effective, Glitch Trap wouldn't be in the game anymore.
Okay, it's a
because she
setup,
would have
yeah.
followed her own advice and wiped him out.
'Cause
How
Glitch
would
Trap
she
just wants to
even know
merge
that
with
this
you.
system works? The answer is, it clearly doesn't. Or at least it doesn't do what she says it's gonna do. That's because she's not trying to get you to kill off the entity in the code, she's trying to get you to release it. While we don't have every piece of the puzzle in this story, here's what I think actually happened with all these audio tapes. The tape maker starts out genuinely making these logs to document the weird stuff that's happening in the game studio. The stuff with Jeremy really happens. She really sees Glitchtrap in the game, but on her last day of playtesting, she tries to delete the files and fails. Instead of killing Glitchtrap, she undergoes a digital consciousness transfer, just like we do in one of the 3 bad endings, trapping her in the game and releasing Glitchtrap, presumably into her own body, or just releasing him into the real world. Both of which are possibilities that the game explicitly warns us about in the opening sequence.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for accidental digital consciousness transference, real-world manifestations of digital characters.
That, my friend, is why you always have to read the disclaimer. From inside the game, she's now stuck, with her only hope for escape being to go through the same process she just went through from the other side. She creates a new log, starting over by saying,
"Hello? Can you hear me?"
Which in reality is saying, "Hello, can you hear me in here?" Since she's now making the log from inside the game. She tries to create a new story that encourages a future developer to piece the logs back together, and then seeds one final log out there to tease the idea that a future developer can solve the problem by killing off Glitchtrap using her log assembly method. It's smartly constructed, because she's counting on future developers having the same curiosity and determination she did. She even mentions this in one of her earlier logs, tape 3, that when Jeremy had told the developers that something was wrong,
But as a dev team, we all just saw it as a challenge to find what the problem was and fix it.
we do exactly the same thing, finding what's wrong and following the instructions on how to fix it, only to find ourselves on the wrong side of the door covered in handprints, where presumably lots of other people have been there before us. Glitchtrap, or whoever is in the body of Glitchtrap at this point, perhaps
That's scary as
Girl
shit in
herself,
VR.
disappears into the darkness and takes over our body.
I am not trying to
outside.
experience
Now it's our
that.
turn to wait for the next beta tester to come in, follow the tapes, and hand over their consciousness to us. Now, that last bit there is speculation based on the oddities in the audio logs and the fact that following her instructions results in seemingly yet another bad ending. But even if all of that about consciousness switching and her being trapped in the game and us taking her place trapped in the game isn't the case, the point is, William's back, just not in a way that any of us expected. What seems undeniable in Help Wanted's story is the fact that his consciousness was preserved in the circuit boards that got scanned to make this game. And now he's here as Glitchtrap, tricking players into letting him escape. It's no longer the same guy. He's now an AI replicating the behaviors of William and snatching the body of whatever completionist is determined enough to play through all the elements of the game. In a funny way, it's exactly like the story we've been piecing together for Petscop. Odd, actually. Maybe they really are one and the same, both made by Scott Cawthon. The biggest lingering question now in my mind, though, how many Williams are out there?
No idea.
Is this just one instance of an AI looking to escape, and now we're the new host body? Or is it somehow able to replicate itself, copying and pasting its code into any mind out there that's playing its little game? Could we be entering a new part of the FNAF franchise with multiple William Aftons, all in completely different bodies? For as cool as that would be, and honestly I think this game could open up that world, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think that's why there's such an emphasis in this game on you being a beta tester. It's one instance of corrupted code and you happen to be playing it. And now you're infected by it. In the next generation of FNAF, you, or at least your body with William Afton's code in your head, is the new killer. And so on and so forth until we finally get to FNAF in space. But
Jesus
hey,
Christ.
that's just a theory. A game theory. And we should probably talk about Jeremy. It's weird that his name is used 3 times. There is no possible way that that's meant to be a coincidence. There's also this random appearance of Shadow Freddy, which I found in my playthrough, which again seems like an odd little detail that's important to account
Shadow
for
Freddy?
in the Pizza Party minigame. And the fact that Glitchtrap has 3 toes, just like the footprints that are outside of FNAF 6's house window. There is a lot more here in this game,
looks
but
at
I
that?
honestly just need more
Clearly
time to
these-
think it all
these
through.
people-
Rest assured, though, I'll be back.
I always come back.
And that, my friends, is why you should subscribe and ring the bell to make sure that
Y'all
you're
all
notified
need to
of all
subscribe
our
to
new
this
uploads.
dude.
Because you can bet I am not done with this new game quite just yet. There is just so much to unpack. And again, just as a reminder, we upload new theories every Saturday or Sunday. We've been doing it for years now, so please support the channel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I do really gotta figure out this Jeremy stuff. It's really bothering me. There's something here. There's something here. It's the linchpin in everything that came before. This is weird, man. Also, Scott Cawthon's the villain in his own game. But, again, more on that one next time.
Okay, so listen to me. This dude is absolutely nuts. Matt Pat, absolutely ridiculous, and he deserves every.
I'm gonna turn my chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. He deserves every little piece of credit that he gets. This dude is effectively writing the entire lore of FNAF, and he just doesn't even know it. You know what I think? What if this game was? What if Help Wanted, like, it was just a complete fucking accident? Everything that happened was an accident. Like, they're like, yeah, we need a guy named. What are we gonna name him? Fucking Jeremy. I don't know. They named him Jeremy. All this stuff just happens, and then Matt Pat just somehow connects it all into like this overarching lore. Oh, this dude has 3 toes and then like a knuckle coming out of the right side of the pinky toe, and there was a footprint and that in the dirt. And I'm just like, this is so ridiculous. How do you just analyze something to this level? That's insane. So this glitch trap thing, glitch trap is in Security Breach, right? That I'm pretty sure we saw the robot.
They're saying watch the Security Breach one.
Wait, he has a Security Breach video? Oh shit. Oh shit. Y'all already know. Let's see.
They said he pretty much wrote the rest of Poppy Playtime with his theory for them.
I watched his Poppy Playtime video, and I was like, you were on the couch when I was playing it, and I was just like, you're ridiculous. You know what I want to know? Why doesn't some studio hire him to write? Like, he's obviously so good at analyzing games and lore and stuff like that, that he can write something extremely well. And
he's like me, except like times 100.
that shit is nuts. Wait, oh my god, the Security Breach videos is from like a year ago.
Thanks for the dono, Pamela.
Wait, which Security Breach theory should I watch? Like, I'm not gonna watch a video from 8 months ago when he didn't really have any information until the new trailer came out. That doesn't make sense to me. Thank you, Pamela. Oh, it's Vanny. Vanny is Glitch Trap Soldier. Okay. SS Generation who? Matt Pat? Apparently he's an asshole and treats the people who work for him bad. Oh wow, that's interesting. Obviously I'm not going to speak on that. I have no idea or any proof or evidence. So somebody said that he made a video like a month ago, a prediction video. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Goodbye, Father. FNAF Security Breach predictions.
The tentacles are made from black blood. Sorry if I...
Did I start watching this? I may have started watching this.
Way Down Bad said for you to twerk your luscious Jamaican yams since he doesn't have the emo anymore. He tweaking.
Oh, on the topic of the emote, right? So I got word, from somebody, that Twitch doesn't actively go and look for emotes to ban. So that means that somebody, what I was told is that effectively what happened is someone reported the emotes. Somebody reported the emotes, and then Twitch goes and looks into it, and then they deliver the ban. So y'all can blame whoever wanted to go ahead and report that emote.
What?
Yeah. And this information comes directly from somebody that works at Twitch because they wanted me to do some stuff with them.
It's a reliable
and
source.
it's a very reliable source because he saw my tweet when I was pissed off about it. He apologized and said, I just want you to know we don't actively go around looking for emotes to block. Somebody must have reported it, and that is why that happened. So I took that as a way to go, oh, word, okay. So I tried to re-upload it again. If it reappears, it's currently pending. If it appears at some point, y'all got it back. If not, I don't know what to tell you.
The Yams
so
Nation will just have to go without their Yams Nation emote.
Yeah.
And we'll have to figure something out.
We'll have to figure something out if it doesn't come back up. But let's go ahead and check this video out.
Launch. And so far, I feel pretty darn good about what we've concluded. The reappearance of Glitch Trap and the dual nature of Vanny seem all but confirmed. The repurposing of the toy animatronics still feels very much possible. Even some of my bigger swings have wound up being home runs.
Be in the new game.
Yeah.
Another bunny.
Well,
Well, that's explicit. Real quick, Music Man, FNAF. There's a couple like evidence pieces or like loose threads that I keep in the back of my head and hold it until a point where it becomes useful. Music Man is one of those. So to suddenly see a character with 6 legs and clown gloves, this is the closest thing that connects. I would assume because anything that usually has a lot of legs like this is able to climb walls and climb ceilings, I wouldn't be surprised to see this be attacking you from the ceiling or a wall.
3 weeks later.
Oh! Oh! I called it! Let's go! Music Man! So we've talked about the villains, we've talked about the animatronics, we've talked about the plot. Today, with a month left before release, it's time to talk about how this whole thing is gonna end.
Let's see if he's right.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the show that critics describe as Vanny-tastic. Before we begin, a quick reminder that 1 week from today, Tuesday, November 30th, is our big and final charity live stream benefiting St. Jude. It is the single biggest YouTube collaboration of the year. 50 creators across 9 hours. Studio has been hyping up the upcoming release of FNAF Security Breach by releasing short clips of an old Freddy Fazbear cartoon called Freddy and Friends on Tour. These 4 uploads, styled like an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon like 1969 Scooby-Doo or 1958's Yogi Bear, have been a huge source of information about this upcoming game, with each one hiding a frame or 2 screenshot of an existing animatronic in the middle of the episode, as well as the more focused reveal of a new animatronic towards the end. So, hidden in the middle of episodes, you see glitches showcasing Chica, Roxy Wolf, Monty Gator, our security guard from the game's first teaser, but now with yellow eyes, and these creepy bots, which we later learn in the game's trailer appear to be the service bots that are wandering around the Security Breach's mall complex. Meanwhile, at the end of each video, you had the reveal of the Sun and Moon guy, Evil Vanny, and of course, Music Man! There's even the reintroduction of Glitch Trap, who, in the final video, can be found by piecing together the upload's 20 purple and yellow.
Wait, who is Vanny? Who is Vanny? Like, which game was Vanny in? Did we see Vanny? The robot? The animatronic Vanny? What the hell was that? Vanny is from the Vanny's from the VR game. Okay.
He didn't play the VR game.
Yeah, he didn't. That's weird. He didn't talk about. Okay.
Tape Girl.
Tape Girl is Vanny. Okay. That's where I was confused. Okay, I thought that the Tape Girl was put into Glitch Trap's body, and then Glitch Trap was put into her body in the real world. Okay. Vanny is the girl who made the tapes. You will explain. Okay, whatever. Let's keep going.
Glitches, kind of like a puzzle. Probably one of the coolest ideas for a teaser reveal that I've ever seen, and honestly, just a really smart callback because, based on the YouTube description for these videos, these things are coming from the Fazbear Entertainment Archive. And what are we doing with these old tapes? We're assembling them. Just like we saw with FNAF VR, where assembling the tapes also assembled Glitch Trap. So, yet again, we assemble a series of tapes, the glitches get stronger upload after upload, and boom, Gold Bunny make people go bye-bye. I don't know if they meant this intentionally or not, but still, cool detail. And then, just a couple weeks ago, the actual trailer came out and confirmed a lot of what we were seeing. There's all the animatronics, there's the creepy service bots, there's Music Man! We know basically everything that's in this game because we've seen basically everything that's been teased. Well, except for one thing. Through all the reveals and teasers and trailers, one thing remains a mystery. There is still one teased item that hasn't been revealed, and that is a tentacle monster. You heard that right. At the end of Fazbear and Friends Episode 1, we get this, a sliding tentacle slithering across the screen. And you know it's a big deal because it's simultaneously the first thing they tease, but also the last thing that they're keeping secret. In fact, based on details from the trailer, as well as new clues that have come to light in other parts of the FNAF universe, I not only think I know what that is, but also the whole ending sequence of this game. This one is a biggie and feels like, once again, I am swinging for the fences, but if it proves to be true, well, let me tell you, I'll be even more excited than this. Music Man! And speaking of things that get you more hyped than seeing your favorite reject animatronic make his triumphant return, let me just remind you that new FNAF-ware and Theory-ware are available right now for the holidays. Live out your wildest fantasies in this awesome Now then, let's talk tentacles. Across the series, there's only ever been one character associated with long, slimy black tentacles, and that is Nightmarion, the nightmare puppet, who came out as part of the Halloween update for FNAF 4 way back when I still had hopes that this series would end with 4 games. Oh, what a fool I was. And who we more recently saw in FNAF VR's Night Terrors minigame. This thing is like a hentacle that is just waiting to happen. Probably a hentacle that's already happened, to be honest, but I dare not look in that direction. So when you see a tentacle sliding across a staticky screen, immediately your mind is gonna jump to this character. And from a story standpoint, this would also make some level of sense. I mean, William Afton is back in the form of Glitch Trap, so presumably the puppet, this protector of lost souls that stands opposed to him, would try its best to come along for the ride too in an effort to thwart him once more. One problem with all this though, Nightmarion isn't canon. I mean, it is, but it isn't. It's complicated. Go figure, it's FNAF. Big surprise there. You see, Nightmarion's original appearance in FNAF 4's Halloween update is not canon. Something confirmed by Scott a long time ago before that DLC launched. Its appearance in FNAF VR, on the other hand, is canon, but not in the way you think. This is because FNAF VR is itself a video game produced by Fazbear Entertainment. So Nightmarion in the world of FNAF is no better than Mario, or Master Chief, or a Slender Man. It's a video game character, and as far as we know, that's it. It's not an actual active part of the real world lore in that universe. And you see, it's the lore that provides us another problem here. Canonically, the puppet is burned away. Its spirit is released in the fire that happens at the end of Pizzeria Simulator. And unlike Afton, who created a digitized version of himself hidden in a video game, something tells me that the puppet wasn't coding C++ in between giving gifts, giving life. As the last nail in the coffin here, the tentacle that we see at the end of Freddy and Friends is missing its signature white stripes. Are there ways to bring the puppet back? Sure, Puppet Mask didn't fully burn away and was found in the wreckage of the FNAF 6 pizzeria, so it's still infused with the agony of Charlie in order to fight against Afton one final time, whatever. But honestly, I think there's evidence to suggest a better candidate for that tentacle, Baby. So the final Fazbear Frights book just came out, number 11, Prankster, and with it came the chance to look back across the whole collection and analyze what Easter eggs were there to help solve the game lore. One big takeaway from the series, we now absolutely know what was inside the FNAF 4 box. It was a person. Don't at me about this one. This is undeniable at this point, and nothing you say is gonna change my mind about it. Here's why. In Prankster, we get this line during the finale, quote, Jake had found the real homeless girl that Eleanor replaced. As a quick aside here and reminder, Eleanor is this book's stand-in for Baby. The real girl had been locked in a trunk in the abandoned building where Jake had originally found Eleanor. Now, this one instance alone wouldn't be enough to make me 100% sure about this, but they repeat it twice. Earlier in the same stretch of like 20 or so pages, the exact same thing happens again, only this time it's Eleanor that's locked in the box waiting to pop out. And if those 2 times weren't enough for you, in the final FNAF novel, The Fourth Closet, Baby hides a person inside of a large chest and then goes to steal their identity. Quote from this book, John moved to a large green chest, the paint almost entirely worn off. There was no lock. John knelt beside it, found the handle and heaved it open, then shuddered, falling back and pushing himself away. Jessica, he gasped, moving back to the chest and leaning over it. Jessica. What, John? I'm trying to listen. It's Charlie, he said hoarsely, in the chest. So 3 times in the various books of this franchise have we opened up a chest to find some person resting inside. That alone would be enough to be a trend, but the similarities in these situations continue. Not only does this very odd and very specific thing happen in both Fazbear Frights and the Silver Eyes novels, but both times the person inside the box is Charlie the puppet, or whatever her equivalent is in that universe. In The Fourth Closet, it's Charlotte, daughter of the genius animatronic inventor Henry, who tragically loses his young girl and then tries to rebuild her using robots. And over in Fazbear Frights, the homeless girl in the box is named Renelle. Stop me if this starts to sound familiar, but she's the daughter of genius inventor Dr. Talbert, who tragically loses his young girl and then tries to keep her alive by inventing Remnant. I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, it just seems like the books are trying real hard to tell us the solution to this one. And that's not a theory. That is me just literally calling attention to a repeated pattern in the books. Anyway, with the final Fazbear Fright comes the ending to the Stitch Wraith story that I've been yammering on about for the better part of 2 years. And for good reason. This one story, told in short chunks at the end of each novel, has contained some of the biggest lore reveals of any piece of media this franchise franchise has ever produced. It was this story that really strengthened my belief in Golden Freddy having two souls inside of him. It's also the one that gives us that scene that we just talked about with the box. It even has a lore dump in the final pages where they just outright define what Remnant is. So that's why it really caught my attention when Baby started to do something that was completely out of character, shooting long black tentacles out of her body. Quote from the book, her eyes bulged, black tentacles shot from her mouth, from her fingers, from her toes. The slimy black vines climbed up the walls, slithered over the floor. Tentacles flew from her and wrapped around his face. Yeah, that's new. So we have ourselves Baby, an animatronic that can transform into a believable copy of any person, now also able to erupt into blood tentacles. Yeah, the tentacles are made from black blood. Sorry if I didn't mention that before, but yep. But there's another reason I think Baby's our tentacle monster. It's because I think she's actually our big bad of the game. The one who is really pulling the strings here. You see, back in April, I did 3 short mini-theories on Security Breach, with one focused on exactly this topic, the return of Elizabeth Afton. At the time, it was a mini-theory for a reason. It was just a hunch with a teeny bit of evidence, but now that evidence is starting to pile up faster than dead bodies in a pizzeria, and to understand why, we have to make one more trip to the books. At the midway point of our Stitch Raid story, we have our Golden Freddy spirit stand-ins having to equip themselves with the puppet mask in order to fight against a giant 15-foot trash rabbit called the Afton Amalgamation. You're not stroking out, friends. That is the unironic words printed onto real paper and produced en masse for readers to consume. You hear that? Shakespeare is rolling in his grave as we speak. Basically, Afton's spirit had possessed a lot of different objects, and those all fused together with trash in order to form a giant garbage Godzilla. Back when I wrote that theory, I had this to say. I am not gonna sit here and say that we will at some point in this series be forced to fight a giant trash bunny possessed by a serial killer. But now, 7 months later, things have changed, and yeah, I am gonna sit here and say that we will at some point in the series be forced to fight a giant trash bunny possessed by a serial killer. Yep, the series about pizzeria-themed murders has decided that giant garbage rabbit kaiju is the next logical step in the story that they feel it wants to tell. I am so tired. Now, if this was a normal FNAF game, then no. Of course, there's no giant trash monster. But this is anything but a normal FNAF game. First, we know that Security Breach will have boss battles. This is confirmed on the PlayStation blog article covering the game.
Whoa,
and if
I
these
didn't know
moments
that.
of Monty Gator from the trailer don't look like a boss battle intro sequence, then I don't know what does. Reminds me of the American Gladiators game Assault. We also know that the game's primary mechanic is climbing into Freddy's oversized birthday cake hatch to pilot him around like a mech suit. You don't just include a mecha suit like that in your game if all you're doing with it is stealthing around a mall. You insert that sort of stuff in order to punch serial killers in the face. But you know what seals the deal for me is the trailer. Throughout the Freddy and Friends teaser images, we've seen pictures of the animatronics all cracked and broken. Are they corrupted by Afton? Maybe we destroy them over the course of the night? It's a weird little detail. But then the trailer goes and shows us a bit more. We see this scene of a broken Chica that's attacking us in a tunnel made from garbage. Now that is a bizarre setting for a game that's set in a mall and, according to the PlayStation Store, the sewers underneath the mall. Trash is just everywhere. So is this the game that's finally given us what we've all been demanding? Hashtag justice for trash in the gang? Or is it something more? Remember what I said about the broken version of the animatronics that we keep seeing in the trailers? Well, one of the main components of Trash Afton are the pieces and parts of other ruined animatronics. I wouldn't be surprised if the final boss battle of the game is against a giant amalgamation of all the other animatronics combined, which in turn strengthens the Baby theory. You see, in the books, yet again, Trash Afton is described as weak. In fact, it's so important that they decide to say it twice, first in book 6 and then again in book 11. In reality, it's actually Eleanor that's powering the whole thing. So if we do in fact descend down into a landfill to fight a giant trash rabbit kaiju, the one really pulling the strings will be the black blood tentacles of the shape-shifting Baby. But there's one last thing worth mentioning, and that's this game's return to the first ever pizzeria, Fredbear's Family Diner. Dawko recently did a live stream to benefit our St. Jude campaign. Dawko, you're an amazing and wonderful person. Thank you for your support. But whenever there's a Dawko charity stream, you know that close behind is gonna be some FNAF teasers. And Steel Wool did not disappoint. They sent him a series of posters including these 3 from Fredbear's Family Diner, the original pizzeria mentioned way back in FNAF 2.
I'm gonna try to contact the original restaurant owner. I think the name of the place was Fredbear's Family Diner or something like that. It was closed for years, though. I doubt we'll be able to track anybody down.
Now, the existence of these posters alone is pretty sus, considering game developers don't have the bandwidth to spend a lot of time on artwork that isn't getting used in your actual game. What's even weirder, though, is that the new Freddy and Friends teasers also revisit what appears to be the first pizzeria in Episode 2, based on the building's small size, red and white striped awnings, and wooden interior. But all of that, coupled with the descent into a landfill-looking area, leads me to believe that the mall is built on top of the original Fredbear's Family Diner location.
Watch him be
We've
right.
actually seen
Watch
a
him
lot
be
of this
right.
before throughout the series. In both Sister Location and the Twisted ones, we have large underground warehouses constructed under existing buildings and businesses. And again, in the Silver Eyes, we see Charlie and the gang breaking into a giant mall, read also Pizzaplex, built around one of the earliest pizzeria locations. Even FNAF VR ended with the scene of Glitch Trap beckoning us to the back room, where we then went out the side door towards Security Breach's mall in the middle of being constructed. Long story short, there is a constant...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you walk outside and the mall where we're playing
Is
and
about to
Security
be
Breach,
constructed.
it's being constructed.
running theme of old places being connected to and buried under new, flashier establishments. So, us going down a trash tunnel in the trailer, passing old wrecked versions of the animatronics, we have to be headed somewhere. Why not the first ever location, where Glitch Trap would be at his strongest, would be able to be resurrected into the nightmare hand that we saw at the end of the first teaser, notice those fingers, and eventually form into the trash monster that we fight. So that, my friends, is the wild prediction I have for the final act of this game. You descend into the sewers and eventually wind up in tunnels of trash under the building, which eventually leads to the site of the first ever diner, Fredbear's Family. Here, where his powers are strongest, Glitch Trap leaves Vanny's body and regains his own. We hop into our Mecha Freddy for a boss battle to knock him around a bit, and desperate, he absorbs all the ruined animatronics and trash around him. We destroy him yet again, only to reveal the black tentacles. It was Baby all along. Cue the next game and subsequent 20 installment book series. But hey, these animatronics may be horrifying, but not everything that's made of metal has to be. That's where our sponsor Displate comes in. Their metal posters are a step above the rest when it comes to quality. We've all seen how long Springtrap's been around for, and how many fires he's survived. It just goes to show time, so you better act fast. Once again, and as always, remember, my friends, that's just a theory.
Very interesting.
Oh my god, I don't. I just don't. That's a lot. That's a lot. This guy Matt passed too much. Like, he literally just, I'm pretty sure he's probably right, because we saw the trailer. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the trash around it, and then he just brings up trash after. Yeah, we're gonna go fight this trash monster, and that's leading to the very first diner. Why do I know this? Because I'm on payroll. I'm kidding. He's just really good at figuring this stuff out, which is crazy. And I'm pretty sure that they do reference his videos when they come up with the next game, and like
take some ideas.
And take some ideas, and they're like, oh well, he's been putting this together, so why don't we? Why don't we bring this in from the books and this and that? I'm pretty sure that's honestly what's happening. There's no way they're not referencing his videos at all in the creation of these games. Wow. Okay.
He's making it make sense for them.
So in the end, the final boss is a hentai bot with tentacles in it.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I laughed when he said hentacles. This is disgusting. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we are pretty much ready to go. No, Lupa does not really do well with scary games a lot of the time. Especially not this. He's already expressed to me that he will not be playing Five Nights at Freddy's. So
and
there goes your answer
for him to endure.
So okay. So yeah, we are all set and all ready to go for Security Breach. And yes, we will be playing Security Breach. So you have that to look forward to. We're gonna try and get through season 2 of Batman Telltale before Security Breach comes out. So yeah, I got some streams to look forward to. So yeah,
we're not gonna promise which nights. We're just gonna kind of play it by ear.
Correcto mundo. Yes, correcto mundo. So that is gonna be it for tonight's stream, y'all. Thank you for coming through. It was a nice, easy, under 1 hour attempt to finish out the joy of creation, but we did it. We got it done.
Got to watch some lore.
Yeah, we got to watch some lore, a couple lore videos, and we're ready. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you to anybody who donated, subbed. If you're just here watching, if you're just participating in the chat, just hanging out, we appreciate every last one of you. Thank you as always. And
thanks for the sub, Fear Street.
Yes, thank you for the sub, Fear Street. Thank you. Yes, I will check out Cult of Glitch Trap. I'll probably do that off stream. But that is gonna be it for tonight, guys. Hope you guys have a great night. Enjoy yourself, get some rest, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow night. So peace out.
Peace.